San Francisco. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo, the captain out there with Hero. Then there's Carter, and it's Jackson in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, we've got Butler. Draymond Green is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Hield, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Passes it to Andrews. Over Jackson. Andrews, no good. On offense, here are the Heat. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Curry deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
And so Butler nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Drake, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
The line for the Heat.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Hero against Hield. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Carter pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Kept alive. Here's Andrews. somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer.
Andrews.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Carter with the three, and again, Miami with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Curry, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Shots good by Butler.
I love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. You know he's not going to let the opposition get the best of him.
On the pass to Adebayo. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Here's Butler. Here's Green. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Tries yet again, and the layup is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, Hero. Last time out, he had 13 points. Connects from three-point range.
Free ball.
Carter's got his third basket of the night.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Heat in second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Butler. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Adebayo. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Carter. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Hero. The Heat rebound. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Hero's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. A shake and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Drake. Shoots over Curry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And again, Miami with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry passes to Green. The kick outside to Butler. And the rejection by Jackson. Passes it to Drake. Back to Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. Green against Jackson. Three-pointer, Heel. It's hauled in by the Heat. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Jimmy Butler. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 24 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds.
And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Here's Andrews, averaging 28 points a game, and it's not an easy feat for what this man does on the offensive end.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
Now here's Adebayo, leading by 12. Now the pass to Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Curry. Pass to Butler.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. The Heat leading by 14. Here's the captain. 37 points in the win against Philadelphia.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Left side, Curry. Outside, Green. Carter against Butler. And it's sent back by Carter. And they recover it. That's a 2 from Hield. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
On the line, the Warriors pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Butler. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Butler's got 9.
Good D. Better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Here's Andrews. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Adebayo, it's blocked. And he's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The Heat making a switch here. Here's Powell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Curry. Off with the layup.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Warriors. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Here's the captain. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Jaquez. Right wing. On the corner. Podziemski grabs the board.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Passes it to Drake. And that one is hammered home.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Jaquez. Nothing on the board. Outside Carter. And Moody pulls it down.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Podziemski. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State basketball.
Intercepted. Here's the captain, guarded by Curry. The pass to Jaquez. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Curry. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. So a moment now to see the story for Tyler Herro. Miami leading by 18. Jaquez the pass to Ware, and the basket is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Ware. One shot.
Warriors trail by 21. Curry passes to Andrews. To stop the run. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to the captain. And he jams it with authority.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference.
Yeah, sometimes, and it's most of the time, there's nothing you can do. Steph is just too premier of a talent. Doesn't get rattled that time down in the post.
And so it's Miami sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Miami leading by 21. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got D'Anthony Melton. Butler out there with Horford. And it's Jackson Davis in a power forward. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA. And right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena. They've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely. No doubt. D.A., thank you.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And, Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Pass to Jaquez. The dish now to Ware. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jaquez. He's guarded by Melton. Jaquez can't hit. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Jackson Davis. Plays it up and banks it in.
Jackson Davis.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's the captain, defended by Butler. Elbow shot is on the way. It's good. And the Heat lead by 19.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Podziemski. It's tipped. Melton feeling it out a bit. Jaquez with the rebound.
Shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
The captain with the bucket. And that's 11 points for the captain.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Mr. Moves. Norman Powell comes in for Tyler Hero. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for the captain. Now, here's Melton. 9 points last game. At the top of the key, Horford. Here's Podziemski. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jackson misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the wing right side. Mitchell outside. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
First free throw is good.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
That one is no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Melton passes to Horford. Here's Podziemski. Going inside. That one goes in. Podziemski's got 6.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Kicks it to Powell. A 3 ball. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Warriors trail by 21. And Butler, here we go. Leaps for it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Adebayo. He's been dominant over the last month. He's around 10 points per game, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Goes up off the inbound. Jaquez with the bucket.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. 6 points for him. 13 feet away. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Dishes it to Mitchell. He kicks the foul. Good ball movement here by Miami. Passes to Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Butler passes to Horford. They need this. And the rejection by Jackson. Shots good by Butler. The Heat leading by 23. Now Powell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Jaquez can't hit. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Jackson Davis. And the rejection by Jackson. There's the pass to Powell. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's 7 points now in the game for Norman Powell. Timeout called the Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The Heat in 5th.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Podziemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Drake. Out to Carter from deep. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Butler following the 3 by Miami that went in. And it's sent back by Carter. And they're able to recover. 2 on the clock. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. Podziemski's got 11.
You're not going to see him miss too many from there, just a handful to defend.
And stolen by Horford. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Horford. Left block shot on the way, and Jackson finishes inside. He's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Poked away. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Carter for 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 5. Golden State moving it around. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Second personal foul.
How about Adebayo just going right through contact? No reason his first name's Bam.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
They are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Drake. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court, Brent, and I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former Defensive Player of the Year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He is a great communicator out there to keep this team connected.
And the first one drops.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Hields checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Green.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Here's the captain, defended by Butler. The captain with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Jackson. Adebayo passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Not easy to stop Draymond Green in that situation. Big and strong and uses his size well.
Carter outside. Hero from long range. That one falls coming off Carter's feed. Hero's got 12 in the game. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Swiped away. Drake the pass to Hero. Here's the captain. The pass to Adebayo. Here's the captain. Covered by Hield. To the inside. And then Carter with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And it's sent back by Carter. Jackson passes to Drake. Back to Jackson. Shoots from the line, and another basket for Miami.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Hield. Green kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hero. The shot will not fall. Curry with some nice D. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's the captain, defended by Butler. Drake the pass to Jackson. Over Hield. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense return.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the game.
Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Bam Adebayo is out there with Carter. Then there's the captain. Then there's Jackson. And it's Hero into the 2. Here's Curry after Tyler Hero's bucket. Curry passes to Butler. Over Carter. It's Butler that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. And here are the Heat. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Here's Drake. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Hero against Curry. Here's Drake. That shot off. Great D that time from Green. Kicks to Butler. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Evan?
All right, David, thank you. Here's the captain, defended by Butler. Drake. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Curry. 8 points for him. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the captain, defended by Butler. Drake the pass to Jackson. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
For Miami, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
One shot.
Here's Curry. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Inside. Outside Butler. And he drives in. Here's Andrews, guarded by Jackson. Another shot, and that one's good. Andrews.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Outside Carter. Rebound by Andrews. The Bulldozers got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's blocked. Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. No good from outside.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
First personal foul.
2 shots.
Second team foul.
Elbow. 2.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
And Hero drops them both. Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Curry. 10 points for him. Outside, Green. That 3 off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Carter inside the three-point line. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's the captain. 22 points for him.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a three-level scorer.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
To the paint, Powell. Jackson kicks to Powell. Tips it up. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Well, now let's check out the rookies shooting the highest percentage over the last 10 games. A very confident group of young men right now. Take a look at the bulldozer, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Drake. Jackson. Warriors with the rebound. The Bulldozers got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 6 points.
Just Draymond's overall strength on the inside to get in there and find his way to a tough basket in the paint.
Down low, and then Carter with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Podziemski. 11 points in the game, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Looking here at some numbers for the Bulldozer. He's been dominant over the last month, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing. When he's in the lane.
And you're